I love racism. A sequel to the Corona one that Charlie hasn't seen. Thank you so much. Very quick.
Have fun, son. All right.
This is exactly what I want to be doing on my birthday. If I was Dhar Mann, I would not kill myself. What the fuck is wrong with you? Just some katunt. Don't say that. Somebody time him out. Mod, time that person out. That's bad. That's against Twitch TOS, and I will not allow that in my chat. Time out. Not ban, but a timeout. That's a bad thing to say. Don't say that. You should have said in Minecraft. What the fuck? Mods. Mod check. How do I do this? I don't know how to mod. Fanboy. Somebody tweet him. Where's Salamancer? Who? What was their username? They said if they were Dhar Mann, they would kill themselves. I think that's a bad thing to say. Just some C2NT. Time them out for like 10 seconds. Okay? Time them out for like 10 seconds. There we are. Thank you. 600. Damn. Don't say that. Thank you. Dhar Mann is a national treasure. If Dhar Mann killed himself in Minecraft, I would kill myself in Minecraft because I wouldn't have any videos to react to in Minecraft. You understand that Dhar Mann gives me life in Minecraft. You understand that, like, I would not go on living in Minecraft if Dhar Mann stopped living in Minecraft. So, whatever you think of Dhar Mann in Minecraft, you have to understand that Dhar Mann is love and Dhar Mann is life in Minecraft. But I will stress this though, do not text Dhar Mann for daily inspiration. He will sell your phone number information. I do not have evidence to support this, but it is my assumption. Wow. Leaking my phone number. If you want to text me for daily inspiration, it's 9112356. Thank you. All right, text me. Actually, don't. It was an obvious troll. Thank you.
Seriously? Unbelievable. I'm so sorry. You know, my daughter's in this hospital right now, fighting COVID, and you and your people are to blame for this.
The joke is the first 3 digits of that number. If you try to call it, you will be connected with the authorities. If you didn't grasp the first 3 digits of what I just said. All right, let's watch the video.
Unbelievable. I'm so sorry. Seriously?
Ew.
Unbelievable. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I love how this one actually got the COVID-19 check, but not the other one. That's awesome. Daughter tests positive for coronavirus. What happens next is shocking, Dhar Mann. This is better dislike-like ratio than I ever get ever. Ever. And this is even about COVID, and it's stupid. I can't believe it. Dhar Mann fam, you're my hero. I wish I could be like you. I wish I was an absolute fucking sociopath like you. I wish. I love you. I'll buy your merch. I swear. You're not human. He's not human, in my opinion. This is, like, completely unrelatable. Sorry. At least she sneezed in her arm.
Seriously? Unbelievable. I'm so sorry. You know, my daughter's in this hospital right now.
The saddest thing about, like, existence on this platform of YouTube, I love that there's so many people watching that I'm able to carve out my own space and do things like movie reviews and talk about shit and react to Dhar Mann videos and all that stuff, and have an audience of people that actually love me and respect me and, like, pay attention and, you know, like, treat me as a human being, and I'm not, like, a product, and they see me, like, as, like, a normal person. Maybe some people put me on a pedestal, whatever. I like that I'm able to do that. But every time I think about YouTube as, like, a broader piece of media, of entertainment, there's always this section of YouTube that is way more successful than me, and I'm not jealous. I'm not like, oh man, I want to be that successful. Like, sure, maybe I would like to be more successful, whatever. I'm doing fine. I'm doing very fine. I'm comfortable. I'm able to pay my editors. Like, this is great. It is not about how much more successful they are than me in terms of, like, me wanting to be that way. It is my realization that what I'm doing is a complete disconnect from the average person. The core of the demographic of YouTube has nothing to do with what I'm doing. I'm never going to be invited to like be a guest at VidCon. If I ever got like a badge for VidCon that I didn't have to pay for, I would probably have to request it from them and ask like 8 other people that I know that already get those badges, like Needle Drop or Kurzgesagt or somebody, to like put in a good word for me or something, right? Like that's what I would have to do, and that's fine. It has less to do with me being like, oh yeah, I wish like I was more relevant and successful, and more to do with like what is relevant and successful is something that I like am so fucking detached from. Like I have no fucking idea what's happening in Dhar Manniverse until one of you sends me the link. I have no fucking idea that this shit is happening. I have no idea that it's sellable. I have no idea that it's profitable. I have no idea that this is a genre until one of you tells me that this exists. And that's what's crazy. That's what's crazy about it, is because every other piece of media, music, film, right? Art, entertainment, whatever, aside from YouTube, things that are in the real world that aren't just internet culture related, that aren't just YouTube, I can see what sells the best there, and I'd be like, okay, I get it. I know what a comic book fan is. You know, I know what a Justin Bieber listener is. I know what a Lady Gaga listener is, right? I understand that. I do not understand a Dhar Mann watcher. I don't get it. This is a genre that is so fucking foreign to me. It's so weird to me. I don't understand that it exists until one of you tells me. Like, this is so overwhelmingly well received. Overwhelmingly. And I love that it exists because it's hilarious and it's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. But children, Facebook, yeah, but on Facebook, that would be its own platform getting its own views. Facebook isn't embedding these videos. Like they're posted on Facebook as their own thing. It's content for the lowest common denominator. But that's what's fucked up about it, is because so are Marvel movies, but I at least understand those. I at least can watch a Marvel movie and be like, yeah, I get it. Content for the lowest common denominator, or whatever. I get it. I can watch that and be like, yeah, that makes sense. It's the top grossing thing of the time. I get it. This I don't understand. This is like, holy fucking shit. Why do people have such low expectations for internet content? Maybe things will be so fucking different in 20 years. Maybe clip this for 20 years from now. Dhar Mann videos will not be able to be this successful in 20 years. I think this is like Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, where people find it really scary for the time, but then when people are used to things like that, they're like, this is stupid, like 20 years later. I think that's what Dhar Mann might be right now. You know, people's expectations for films, horror movies especially, what scares them, what type of content they expect. We might just be this early in terms of like internet content that we get Dhar Mann. This might just be like a relic. I might be commenting on something that like will not exist in like 10, 20 years. And that makes this more special, and I'm more happy that it exists. So praise be Dhar Mann. You're a billionaire. You made it rich quick off of shit that nobody will enjoy in the future. Love you. I'll buy your merch.
Fighting COVID, and you and your people are to blame for this.
I've spent like 20 minutes talking about this, and it's like 25 seconds into the video. I'm so sorry.
If it wasn't for the coronavirus, my daughter wouldn't be in the hospital right now.
I'm so sorry about your daughter, ma'am, but
Whatever. Why do you guys have to eat bats anyway? Why can't you eat something normal like chicken?
The first sentence was funny. The second sentence was hysterical. Why can't you eat something normal like chicken? I mean, chicken's also a bird. We're more acclimatized to chicken, I guess.
Chicken.
I guess bats aren't a bird, they're a flying mammal, but... yeah, whatever, fuck off.
I've
They're both weird and stupid.
never eaten a bat before. I actually don't even eat chicken. I'm vegetarian.
Yeah, right. You and your people
Patron,
are the
son,
whole
all
reason this
right.
pandemic even happened.
I love racism portrayed by Dhar Mann. The motion here was where you should clip it if you want to cut me out of context.
Let me ask you something. Do you have kids?
Yes, I actually have a daughter.
Yeah, well, imagine not being able to see your daughter. You have no idea what that feels like.
Well, actually,
I don't know. I feel like most of what I do is shrouded in so much fucking sarcasm and irony that like you can't honestly click. Even if you do that, like before I do the hand motion, nobody honestly believes that I would say that. Come on. I'm too honest about what I do online. I'm not Dhar Mann, where like nobody really knows what I think. Every time I've gotten in trouble for something on the internet, it's because I've been too honest. Let's be honest. Come on. It's because I've said my thoughts too loudly. Because I'm doing that all the time.
I do know what that feels like. You see,
Don't even think about coming into this elevator. You and your people already got my daughter sick, and you're not going to get me sick too. You either take the next elevator, or you take the stairs.
Pew. Pew, pew, wee. How come Kung Pao isn't on this poster? I'm so mad.
Hi, can you tell me how my daughter Ellery is doing? She has the coronavirus, and I haven't been able to see her.
I can't believe that she says she has the coronavirus, and it was called COVID-19 so early. I don't know. May, I guess, is pretty early. This is a little forgivable. Cool Cat fights the coronavirus is not forgivable. It should be Cool Cat fights COVID-19, let's be honest. Derek didn't learn the new word. May 2020, sure. April 2021, you should learn that it's called COVID-19. How's that any different? Benji, FG, if you've been alive on the fucking planet for the past year and a half, you would know that a coronavirus is a type of family of viruses, and that many other things other than COVID-19 are part of the coronavirus family. That coronaviruses have been studied since well before COVID-19 existed. And that COVID-19 is what's causing this bullshit right now, not coronavirus in general. It's very different. All right, let's go. Sorry.
She was admitted.
Hi, Miss Jacobs. I know Ellery. We've all gotten to know her here at the hospital.
How is my little girl? I've been so worried. I haven't been
Not
able to...
everyone knows that to be F. It's only like the most important issue over the past year and a half. It's only like the most important thing that you could have been paying attention to or independently research. Like, could you imagine living for the past year and a half and not being like the slightest bit curious about like the global pandemic? Not doing one Google search about like what's happening right now that's affecting me and literally everybody else on the planet. Could you imagine? I get it. So you're totally right, Salamancer. I agree with you. It's just sad that I have to say that out
Here is
loud.
smaller require rubles for the birthday horse. Thanks for the laughs and entertainment. I was gonna do a birthday doodle, but I too have a hurty hand. Cheers.
Thank you, Mr. Kafka. Could you imagine though? Could you imagine?
to
All right.
eat or sleep. Please give me some good news.
Actually, Miss Jacobs, I have some great news.
I remember you. Which video were you from? What was this guy from?
She's doing much better. Is on her way to making a full recovery.
What? Oh, thank God. I thought I would never see my baby again.
Well, you can see her right now. Luckily, she's been in great hands. Come follow me.
More like gay hands, am I right?
There she is.
There she is! Oh my god, it's the same daughter from the other Mask video. This is a real sequel.
Girl. I thought I was never gonna see you again. I love you so much.
So she has COVID and they're both mask-free, just talking with each other, like, face to face at this moment, right? Is that what's happening?
I love you too, Mom.
Dhar Mann doesn't believe a single fucking thing that's in his videos. This is absolutely insane. The first day I watched Dhar Mann, I loved it. I didn't think he was a sociopath. Now, I love it even more, but I think he's a sociopath. He doesn't believe anything that's in his videos.
It sounded like you were.
This isn't coming from a personal place. This is literally him just like doing the numbers and being like, what will the stupid masses think? How do I exploit the stupid masses that I can't possibly relate to because I don't understand human emotion? Because I am incapable of experiencing it. I'm a hollow shell of a human being,
To be honest,
in my opinion.
I didn't think I was gonna make it either. But this wonderful doctor, she's
It's mocking basic morals in a way that stupid people don't understand. I feel like I get it. And if I were like somebody devoid of any kind of principle or emotion, I feel like I could do this, you know? Like I get how stupid people think, but I would have to like not respect myself or anybody to be able to do this, you know? Like that's why I feel like he's a sociopath, because like I would hate myself if I did this. I would hate myself. I couldn't do it. It's so demoralizing.
saved my life.
Have fun, son. All right.
You.
Teehee, I don't need a
Hello,
mask
Mrs.
now.
Jacobs, I'm Dr. Reyes. It's nice to see you again.
I love her heterochromia. Is that what it's called? It's pretty cool.
Dr. Reyes has been with me nonstop since I got the coronavirus. She's the reason I'm actually okay.
Have fun, son.
She's been
All
kissing
right.
me nonstop without a mask.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
I am so sorry. I can't believe it. I feel so bad for how I treated you. It's okay. I understand. You were just stressed about not being able to see your daughter.
Wow! 100.
Holy shit, thank you.
That's a lot of money.
Happy B-Day, love you, Adum Face.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much.
I know what that feels like. You do? Does your daughter have COVID too?
No, she has COVID-3, idiot.
No. Thankfully, she's okay. But I still haven't been able to see her.
Thank you, the glitch.
You see,
So you see.
Since the outbreak in the US, this hospital has been slammed with sick patients.
Do you see it's on the paper?
I have been working
Age 14.
day and
The
night
average age of a hospitalized COVID patient. It's all just young people. It's so fucking weird. This information was totally out by May 2020 that it affected mostly old people. Why is everybody that gets sick in this video a fucking young person? My daughter got COVID. My daughter got COVID and she's sick and I'm fine.
trying to help kids recover.
It literally said age 14 on the paper that she had.
Since the outbreak in the US, this hospital has been slammed with sick patients.
Yeah, age 14. Right? And then it
I
shows a
think
young person here. Like, Dhar Mann doesn't believe anything that's in these videos. He doesn't believe any of it. That's what's fucked up. How many sociopaths do you think exist in the world? How many do you think exist? I think there's a lot. I think that there's more sociopaths than people think, and I think that there's more pedophiles than people think. I think that there's a lot more in both of those categories than people actually think. I think the world's a lot more fucked up than we think it is. In fact, you might say they're hiding among us.
Working day and night
Among
trying
us!
to help kids recover from COVID-19. These days, I barely even eat or sleep. But the hardest part of what I do isn't the long hours. It's not being able to see my own daughter because I don't want to expose her to the virus. The only thing that keeps me going is knowing I get to help other children get better. So mothers like you can see their daughters again.
Oh, I'm so happy I get to see my daughter again.
Even if it means I don't get to see my own. So you see...
So you see. That was like the second one, this video.
Earlier when you said I had no idea what it's like not being able to see my daughter, you were wrong. I do know what that feels like because I haven't seen my baby in weeks.
My goodness.
Oh my goodness.
I am so sorry. I can't believe the sacrifices you're making.
Maybe I should put on a fucking mask in the hospital is what I should be doing when you're telling me this sad story about people getting COVID and all the sacrifices you're making. Maybe both of us should be wearing masks right now in the hospital. Fucking Dhar Mann doesn't believe anything he's saying. He doesn't believe anything he's saying. This isn't real. This is so pandering. He's not a real person, in my opinion.
For us parents.
It's okay.
Why is your mask on your chin?
I understand. You didn't know.
It's still no excuse for how I treated you. You are an amazing person.
It's not just how it's presented in the video, it's the fact that, as I said earlier, every video he has made over the past year has not been done with, like, proper COVID safety regulations. Like, sure, yeah, maybe, like, there were some people that got tested or whatever. Why do you have the kids in the class all stacked right next to each other? Why would you do that? It's more realistic if they're spaced apart because that's what the reality is right now. That's how classrooms are right now. It would be more realistic if the kids were wearing masks. Why the fuck would you write something and be like, yeah, nobody wear masks right now and everybody be really close together? Yeah, you could test them. So did everybody at the fucking, what was it, the Rose Garden super spreader event? Where fucking everybody in the Republican Party got COVID, even though everybody was properly tested, somebody had COVID, and it didn't show up on the test because they got it so recently. You know? Like, what's the problem with just getting people in the 5-person classroom that is the classroom that you're filming for these little children that are supposed to be watching your videos so you can steal their cell phone information and sell it to advertisers, these little kids that you want to get Sniper Wolf merch. I'm so mad. I'm so mad I'm not making sense. I'm so fired up. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry, but you know that I'm speaking the truth.
Thank you.
So you see, my parents bought me an entire bottle of champagne and a gigantic IPA for my birthday, and I consumed both of them and kept drinking beyond that point. So you see. Fade to white.
My belly.
I'm so glad you get to be with your daughter again. That makes me so happy.
Excuse me, Dr. Reyes.
Yes.
You're needed. The sick patient needs your attention.
It was nice talking to you, Mrs. Jacobs. And I'm so glad you're feeling better, Ellery.
Thank you so much, Dr.
Thank you so much.
You saved my life.
The way she's constantly smiling, I know she's just an actress or actor, whatever, gender neutral. She reminds me of Dhar Mann, like she's being told to smile when she delivers the lines, you know?
So much. I will never forget this. You're welcome. Now I've got other children to take care of, so they can also see their parents.
In this private hospital, America. You don't believe this! You don't believe this! This is I hate you! I mean, I love... Dhar Mann, I fucking love you, and I'm gonna buy your merch, and I love you. Don't stop making videos. Don't flag my videos. I love you, Dhar Mann. He doesn't believe this! If he believed this, then the videos he's been filming over the past year in a classroom where there's 5 kids in a class, they'd be wearing masks and spread out. Okay? We know that from the Rose Garden super spreader event that fucked up prominent political figures in the fucking White House, Chris Christie, etc. We know that that was a super spreader event where everyone was tested. He should know this. He should know this. Right? That's his country. He is in America, right? Why do I know this? I'm Canadian. That happened. So you can't just rely on testing. You can't just rely on being like, oh yeah, it's a negative COVID test. That means everybody's safe. Why would you write a script and direct something in a way where these kids are close together and not spread out in a realistic setting in this year, wearing masks in a normal classroom that the kids watching the videos would more closely relate to because that's what they're experiencing in this year? Why would you force something in an unnatural way where they're closer together not wearing masks? Why would you be less safe about COVID and then make this bullshit last year in May and pander to people? Thank you to all the essential workers who check it. You don't give a shit. You don't believe anything you say. You don't believe anything you say. I love you, Dhar Mann. I love you. You're the best. 10 out of 10. I rated your show 10 out of 10 on IMDb, and I will not tell anybody else to do the same, but I will advertise that I did that, and everybody else can make their own opinions on whether or not they should do the same thing. I love Dhar Mann, and I am a part of the Dhar Mann fam, and I'm about to buy some merch. Wait, is this another Dhar Mann? Is this another Dhar Mann? This can't be a Dead Wing Dork. This is not a Dhar Mann. This is not a Dhar Mann. I'm not watching it. I'm sorry. I only watch Dhar Mann now. I'm sorry. I don't think you understand my YouTube catalog. I only watch Dhar Mann videos now. If it's not a Dhar Mann video, I'm not watching it. Sorry. Not watching it. It's my birthday. Sorry. All I want is Dhar Mann.
Hey guys, it's May 2021, so it's time to update my lists of patrons for this month. The ones that pay $5 and up are Wholesome 100, Big Chungus, Lemonade Warrior, TheMessers.com, Amy Wrestler, Unlucky T, Cal Hunt, Wales, Simon Meadow Valley, Bo the Doggo, Boards of Cinema, Purple Fire, Kite Butcher, Pit Inhabitant, Gabriel Herrera, Kirbymon, Splat, Lord Durham, Hoofy Doe, Olivia Spores, Ocean Machinery, Malav Shah, and Ali Matamed. Stay safe.